Every interaction I have with anyone who is suffering from pain and other symptoms is in some way the same. Everyone wants answers, doesn't know where to find them, who to believe, what to think, or even despairs that there are answers. My column system explains every corner of mind-body experience so that you know how to think and what to do to get better fast. The 3 columns, emotions, doubt, and power, are each tools to eradicate chronic symptoms, alleviate acute ones, and expand peace and alignment with yourself. My group membership allows you to interact directly with me to help you think through how to handle each mind-body moment in a supportive, mind-body educated community. You can sign up for these at www.crushingdoubtmembership.org. If you haven't already, click subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, hit like if you like what you're hearing, and put your comments below, and we'll get back to you personally. In this episode of my how-to series, we're going to look at how to view doubt in a new way that can turn doubt and its ever-present value of uncertainty against itself at key moments. Doubt is, by definition, uncertainty. You might know it is a mind-body issue, but not be certain that this particular symptom is so easily conquered as some others. Or you might not feel certain that you yourself can master the symptoms because of some trait in you that leads you to doubt. There are thousands upon thousands of doubts that can take hold at any given time, but thankfully, we have methods to use against doubt. Isolating each doubt is one way to expose it to scrutiny, since doubt will try to hide in a general structure of confusion or overwhelm. Using my 2-theory method to line up your latest doubt with a fully informed mind-body theory can take down doubt with science and logic. Each time we clear away one doubt, all of the other doubts weaken. The weapons against doubt grow as you build your system within my column system. Included in that, we can remember the primary tasks of the doubt column: observe, articulate, and counter. In simple terms, observing a doubt means to recognize it not as truth, but as a doubt that requires further consideration. Articulating the doubt means to get it put into as specific words as possible so we can know what it is we are doubting and have the best chance to counter it. And countering doubt means to use science and logic to see if the doubt adds up in all ways or not. They never do, so all we need to do is to hold it to a higher level of scrutiny. But this is exactly what isn't happening when a doubt takes hold. We believe it. Doubt's most central internal principle is that we can't be sure, and yet what it is trying to argue to us is that we can be sure, but only about it. This is actually the sign of a very bad argument. Truths are not something about which to be totally sure without studying them. The reason we can be certain is because we've taken some time to look at them and hold them up to scrutiny. Not only have we taken time to do so, but we've done it with intellectual and logical rigor. Even so, time spent on the problem is not enough in and of itself, because we can spend a lot of time doubting. The question is whether we have spent enough time calling the doubt into question to evaluate if it is true or not. But the first step in combating doubt is to observe it as a doubt. It is only a thought that has not been tested. So we must recognize that doubt is a strange form of certainty. Fear can convince us that what we fear is certainly true, when it usually isn't. Confusion can convince us that the only certainty is lack of certainty. But these arguments fold in on themselves and expose the absurdity of the doubt situation. We can always be certain about things when we've used time, logic, and a rigorous and open exploration of the ideas so that we do not let assumptions get the best of us. Certainty is a hard-won commodity, but it mainly takes work, staying open to ideas and recognizing when doubt has come in again to confound us. Seeing that our certainty about a doubt cements the doubt in place temporarily can help us break free of it. In other words, one way to observe doubt in action, and thus begin to be able to work against it, is to see that we are choosing to feel certainty about uncertainty. We can use our absolute certainty about a doubt to raise an eyebrow at such a belief and begin to call it into question, because every good idea that we're going to accept and let have a more permanent position in our lives needs to at least apply for the job. Use doubt's own principle that certainty is not easily achieved at first, and you won't let yourself be certain of your doubt and buy into it. I really hope you enjoyed this episode on doubt as a form of certainty. If you haven't already, click subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, hit like if you like what you're hearing, and put your comments below, and we'll get back to you personally.